Hey guys, welcome back to the channel today. It's a nice hot Saturday afternoon, and I took a little break from work and thought, well, there's been several comments on a couple pages that I follow that people are wondering about this little sustainer. I use this a lot when I'm doing trim work. This is the little MFT top Festool sustainer. I think it's a SysMFT, that's what it says here. I've had this several years. I've got a little damage here and there and all that good stuff, but this has a lot of ability packed into a tiny little package. I use it on top of my SysVacs, usually on top of the cleaning kit, everything else. I'll clip this on, and I can clip this on right at the top where I have everything right at elbow height. It's really nice for doing little stuff. If you're working on a lot of trim, you need a quick place where you can throw a piece of trim down, give it a clamp, get your cope done, whatever it is there, especially in conjunction with a jigsaw. I really enjoy that. A little piece of 1x4 here we can play with. Anyway, I'll show you what I have in here. This is just some of the things that live in this box for me. I have a foam bottom I put in it, some Kaizen foam, and then on top of it I have a few little tools that come in handy when I'm doing that type of trim work. I have a 12-inch ruler, a bevel square, really handy for grabbing a quick angle when you're working with trim and anything really. The 6-inch carpenter square, the 851, which is, I believe, 8-inch square, and 2 bench dogs I threw in here. Just depends on what you're trying to hold. And then usually there's 2 of these in here. I left one in my trailer, or my truck drawer, I guess. But anyway, 2 of these rapid clamps. These are really slick, and any of these holes work just like your workbench holes. You can go right through and clamp right down on it. So if you wanted to work on a piece of wood, you wanted to coat the end of, say, a piece of door casing or whatever here, you can lock it right down and it's solid. And then you could sit here, well, there's a little block plane, but you can sit here and do whatever it is you need to do with a tiny workbench this way. Kind of handy little thing with that as well. Also, it has this anti-slip strip, so if you set this on here, it won't slide anyway. So really, you could sit right here and you can almost just plane right across on just the anti-slip strip there. But that's just one of the things. It has a big handle here in the center, and that can be used obviously to clamp pretty well in any direction you want. And it will stack in the middle of your sustainer stack, so you can have this covered if you're carrying it in and it's raining outside or something. This is an MDF top, so you can put this right in the middle of this stack of sustainers, and there's very little MDF showing that way. But your bench dogs and everything, they also fit this top. So if you're needing a stop behind a piece of something, you can put a stop right there to hold the back end. It also has a V-groove right here routed into the top. You can see that. There's a V-groove. There's kind of what it looks like a little closer. It's got a V-groove right through there. It also has these slots right here in the end, so you can put a clamp this way as well, right through the end of the box, if you needed to. Okay, now this V-groove is anything that is not necessarily square. So, see if I have something here. Piece of copper pipe. You need to cut a piece of copper pipe, you need to do something with anything round, piece of PVC, whatever. You can drop it right there, and then you can throw a clamp right on top of it in the V-groove. And now that copper pipe is solid. You could cut, flare, whatever you needed to do on the end of that, and it won't move. It won't rock across it, anything. It's actually held right in that V channel, and it's there. Really a lot of functionality in this little thing. I think they're right around $100 or so, 119, I don't know. I've had this one quite a while, and mainly comes out with the jigsaw when I have trim work to do, that sort of thing. Really like it though. Kind of a handy little bitty workstation for jobs that maybe you're just doing a few little pieces of trim. I bring it out if I'm refinishing cabinets, things like that. If I have a quick little corner that got broken on some trim, or when they pulled it off, yeah, they broke it, they lost it, whatever, I can just clamp everything right to this. This is sitting on top of my CT MIDI or any of those, and you're good to go. And obviously it'll clamp on with your cart and everything else, so you can roll this right around to your job and have everything right there. But anyway, that is the Festool Sys-MFT. Hopefully this video helped anybody that's thinking about getting one of these. A lot of functionality for really not that much money. If you're already in the sustainer lineup, this is a kind of a no-brainer. That's what we look like there on the front. The top. There's your clamp slots in the sides as well, both ends. And that's what your top looks like. Just a handy little tiny workstation. Even right here on top of a workbench or something. If you don't have any dog holes in your bench or something, throw this up there and go for it. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to try to get some more videos out over this next week on a few more little tools we enjoy using. But y'all have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy it, and we'll catch you on the next one.